In this video, update lang tayo sa mga kaganapan sa market. Ano nang lagay ni Bitcoin? Mag-bounce na ba ito? Or just another relief rally? Pero sabi ng Grayscale, structurally bullish pa din daw si BTC. At silipin din natin yung maliit na bansa na ginawa ng strategic reserve currency si Bitcoin, Ethereum at BNB. At kung interesado kayo sa ganitong mga content, token reviews, crypto news, anything related to crypto, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Unahin natin ang news about Bhutan crypto reserve could pave way for economic growth in other countries. Ang Bhutan, isang maliit na bansa sa South Asia na meron lang 770,000 people at makikita between India, China and Nepal. Napabalita na inadapt nila ang cryptocurrency as a strategic para palaguin ang kanilang ekonomiya at maka-attract ng foreign investment. At meron na sila ngayong $1.1 billion in Bitcoin holdings. Isang maliit na bansa na ipinuposisyon ng sarili nila para maging leader in crypto innovation among smaller nations. Ang hakbang na ito kasama na dyan ang pagmimina ng Bitcoin and integrating crypto into its national reserve na pwedeng maging batayan ng iba pang mga bansa na gustong palakasin ang kanilang ekonomiya. Naging headline ito nung nakaraan dahil ang isa sa city ng bansa ay inadapt ang crypto reserve strategy. So hindi lang si Bitcoin ang ginawa nilang reserve, kasama na dyan si Ethereum and Binance BNB. The reason is for economic growth. Gusto nila maging diverse ang kanilang reserve asset. Ang Bhutan ay kasama sa top 5 countries na merong Bitcoin holding in its national reserve, 11,000 BTC na nagkakahalaga ng $1.1 billion. Pangalawang rason, kaya nila ginawa ang hakbang na ito ay para maka-attract ng foreign investment. Meron silang ginawang special economic zone na nakadesenyo talaga para makakuha ng foreign capital by promoting innovation, sustainability, and mindfulness. At pangatlo, ang Bhutan, meron silang extensive hydropower capacity na pwede nilang gamitin sa pagmimina ng Bitcoin, making it a sustainable crypto mining hub. Importante sa ekonomiya ng bansa ng Bhutan ang mga hakbang na ito kasi according to World Bank report na ang Bhutan ay may kinakaharap na potential economic challenges with its fiscal deficit expected to widen. Para ma-counter ito, kailangan nila maka-attract ng foreign investment and diversify its economy. At dahil dito, pwedeng maging inspirasyon sila sa ibang maliliit na bansa yung strategy na ginawa nila by attracting foreign companies and embracing crypto innovation. Kung meron ka nga namang abundant renewable energy resources, kesa masayang lang ito, then gamitin mo na lang sa pagmimina ng Bitcoin. Iba yung strategy nila kumpara sa El Salvador na ginawang legal tender si Bitcoin. Sa Bhutan, bukod sa strategic reserve, magagamit nila ang kanilang strength sa renewable energy na directly addressing environmental concerns in Bitcoin mining. Ano pa kayang mga bansa ang susunod sa mga ganitong hakbang? May pag-asa kaya ang Pilipinas na gawin din to? Iba pang news, Bitcoin's outlook remains bullish despite macro setback. According to Zach Pandy, head ng Grayscale Research, nananatiling structurally bullish pa din daw ang outlook ni Bitcoin despite temporary headwinds na dulot ng macroeconomic factors. May mga positive catalyst pa din kasi napaparating katulad ng inauguration ni Trump. So kahapon bumagsak ulit ang price ni Bitcoin below 93,000. Ang itinuturong dahilan ay ang lumabas na US job report, stronger than expected. Ang data na nagpalakas sa US dollar and dump investors' hopes for near-term interest rate cuts. Hawkish kasi ang naging stance ng Federal Reserve dito at bumagsak ang probability ng rate cuts. Ang chance na magpatupad ng rate cut ngayong January ay nasa 3% lang, according yan sa CME FedWatch data. So it's just a short-term setback, sabi nila, kasi ang broader trend naman ni Bitcoin is still bullish. January 20, US presidential inauguration could be a potential positive catalyst. Dito na kasi mag-uumpisa yung crypto-friendly approach, especially sa regulation, na magiging rason para mas lalong tumaas ang demand sa crypto galing sa mga institution, magkakaroon ng regulatory clarity and favorable market dynamics. Now, kung titingnan natin yung price action ni Bitcoin ngayon, in the short term, it looks like bearish talaga. Pero overall context niyan, it's still on a bullish trend. Now let's talk about the short-term price action of BTC. After a bullish expansion, pumasok ito sa consolidation. Nagre-range siya sa area na ito between 90,000 and 108,000 all-time high. Medyo may bounce tayong nakikita dito, pero too early to be bullish from that rally. Bearish price action still in play here kasi bears will attempt to reject any price rebound para bumagsak sa ilalim ng 90,000. Kapag nabasag kasi yan, it will create a narrative of a downward breakout scenario. Bull market over narrative will emerge again. It will create another lower low. Downtrend is forming. Kung pupunta tayo sa previous price action, nangyari na yan at nauwi sa fake out. Breakout sa ilalim, short na. Result, fake out. Same scenario here sa long consolidation of BTC. Maraming sumuko dito. Maraming mga nagmagaling na bull market is over. Top is in. Nag-short sila dyan. Pero it's just another fake out. Now, although price structure-wise magkaiba, pero I expect the same scenario. There could be a fake out before a rebound. At dahil posible nga na nasa dulo na tayo ng bull market, we have to be more conservative. We want to see strength and momentum. Kung babagsak man siya, there should be a strong recovery. Magke-create yun ng consecutive higher low and higher high, and that's our sign of bullish momentum. Kumpara natin sa previous price action, imagine this is 90,000 price level. Nabasag, that would be the sweep of liquidity, then strong recovery. Kapag sinabi natin na strong recovery, hindi nabibisita pa ulit sa previous low. Then magke-create siya ng higher low, bounce again, and another higher low, break the swing high, and form another higher low. This is your blueprint of bullish momentum, then pump. So kailangan makita natin yung similar price action na yun dito. Again, this is a speculation. Ipinakita ko lang sa inyo yung price action na posibleng mangyari. Anything can happen kasi hindi natin alam yung mga unexpected news, event na posibleng biglang lumabas na magkakaroon ng malaking impact sa price. Kaya for now, I will remain neutral bearish sa price action ni Bitcoin in the short term. Okay? So yun lang ang crypto update natin for today. Thanks for watching again. Good luck and see you on the next video.